It's one of my favorites. I look forward to it with joy and panic, because I don't always know what's going to happen until it happens, you know? And usually it involves a lot of musicians and not a lot of rehearsal. And so I don't know what's going to happen. But this time I'm really excited. There has been some rehearsal, and I'm looking forward to it. We have some people who stepped up, some people who are sad that they couldn't be here. Wah, wah. But you should have gotten a cue sheet that shows, if you choose to use it, you probably know all the words without having to worry about it, but you should have a cue sheet that tells you what pages in the book you turn to, and those are the bracketed number pages. I will be calling them out because I didn't give cue sheets to the people who are watching online. And a few of the songs, I would love for you to join me on kazoo. And a few of the songs, I would love for you to help me with your percussion skills. And I'm counting on percussion skills because I am not the one. And by the way, the people who are watching online can't hear anything you're doing if you're not in front of a microphone. So there may be times when we turn the microphone around so that they could kind of hear the kazoo, but you don't have to be embarrassed about not having rehearsed before. We're good. And the people who are watching online, I encourage you to sing as loudly as you can, because nobody's listening to you except you and the people there. Sorry? We haven't started yet. Yeah, but you're right. I haven't even lit the candles yet. You're right. And we usually do that before Shabbat. I am sad that we still have hostages. I hope that each one of you is saying a prayer in your heart every day, all the time. You can't even imagine. That's what this is for. And guess what we need to do? Take a deep breath. All right, so everybody take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. And try one more, only I want you to hum into the kazoo. Take a deep breath. Let it out slowly. How long can you hold it? That's good. Do you remember when my brother Eric came and he did that sound healing thing? He said that cats purr because it heals them. They have a pitch built into their system that knows exactly what pitch their body needs for healing. And that we have a similar thing we can do. That he said, purse your lips a little bit and find a sound, without the kazoo this time, find a sound that makes your body rumble a little. Ooh. And then purse your lips even more. Ooh. And that will help you heal. If you need anything, you go to sleep at night, before you go to sleep, do your little ooh sound to yourself, and it will help heal the things that ail you. It works, trust me. So we are going to begin with a song that should need no introduction. Maggie is my kazoo conductor. Where are you, Maggie? Come on up. So we're going to turn on the microphone for Maggie. Okay. And where are you going? Oh, yeah. Good point. There you go. And we're going to do Bim Bam Shabbat Shalom. You know this one already. And we won't use the words. We'll just kazoo to this one. Is that okay? Ready? Go. Shabbat Shalom. I call this the Benyei Zion Players, and it feels like we've been rehearsing for this all of our lives. You are awesome at that. Awesome. We now go to the candles, and I invite you to please rise. I need you, if you're joining us and you need this, turn to page 120. Maggie will help me with this part too. Turning on this mic here, Max, for the second. And we're going to say, almost everything we're doing today is going to be sung. We're on page 120. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And you open your eyes, Shabbat candles. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need a Kiddush. Page 123. Huge. Kiddush. Well, guess what? I don't see any wine. Oh, now I see the wine. Okay. Ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pori hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uv'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila l'mikrahei kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava u'v'ratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. L'chaim. Now, you are welcome to sit down if you say Shabbat Shalom to someone you came in with. Shabbat Shalom you did with someone you didn't come in with. Shabbat Shalom, that was awesome. Turn off this mic, Max. It is now muted and out of the picture. Okay, we turn to page 128, and we take out our kazoos again. This is going to be a round, so you decide which part you are on. Ready? Maggie, you want to help or no? Wait a second. So before we start that, some of you don't have kazoos. Are your kazoos broken? Did you not read the instructions? Would you like a kazoo? There are more kazoos out there. There are plenty of kazoos here. You are welcome to get a kazoo if you don't have one. Who needs one? Anybody want one? We'll go run for them. Okay. You need one? Yep. So today, this Shabbat is musical because it's Shabbat Shirah. We, in the Torah portion, are doing the Song of the Sea. Remember, we make it across the sea of reeds, and we dance and rejoice. We sing and we dance, and every year since I've been rabbi, we sing, and well, we sometimes dance, but we definitely play music of some kind. We've done opera ones, we've done rock and roll ones, we've done folk song ones, we've done camp song ones, we've done lots of them. We had a jazzy one. Today we're doing a variety of instruments of musicians who stepped up, who are going to help, including my Benyei Zion players who are going to help with this. We continue, though, with the Hinei Matov, which means it is great for us to be together. Again, 128, go. we go to page 144. That's gross. Even if it's music, it's still gross. Which just means it's 144. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה, בעגלה, ובזמן קריב, ומרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו, לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא, וימרו, amen. Page 146. Page 146. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. One sec. I'm ready for that. Okay, no problem. I got this. We're on page 152. You're off the hook then, buddy. You're off the hook. Page 152, we're going to do the Israeli version. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. You may be seated. We are going to continue with the V'ahavta. Oh, shush. Thank you. On page 154. Anybody want to help me lead the V'ahavta? Especially any of my students? Come on up. Anybody who wants to help me. I could use some help with this one. You know the V'ahavta? You still want to help? This is the kind of volunteering we do at our religious school, at the Red River Kehillah School. Come on, come on. All right. You ready? Here we go. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך switch על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Close. Asher hotziti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem emet. That's what I'm talking about. That's bold. Come on. Go Kaya. You're going to do this much.
Just once.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll stop you. I'll punch you when it's time. You want to stand up here or no? I'll conduct you. Ready? Max, we need microphone on. This one. That doesn't help then. So how come? So we couldn't hear anybody singing or anything. Don't tell them that. Okay, there you go. Ready? We are on page 158. And this is the song. This is part of the song that's in the Torah that says, who is like you among the gods that are worshipped. We were singing these words more than 3,500 years ago, and it may have been this melody. Go. Way to go. Oh, I was supposed to punch you? We're done. That's it. Thank you. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so now we need the shakers. We're on the bottom of page 162. Yismechu v'malechutecha Shomerei, Shomerei, Shomerei Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat. Mekadeshi, Mekadeshi Shevi Shabbat Kulam Yisbeu v'yitangu mituvecha Shabbat. Yismechu b'malechutecha Shomerei, Shomerei, Shomerei Shabbat Korei oneg Shabbat V'hashvi'i, V'hashvi'i Ratzitabu, Ratzitabu V'kidashtu Shabbat Chamdat Yamim Oto karata Shabbat Yismechu v'malechutecha Shomerei, Shomerei, Shomerei Shabbat Korei oneg Shabbat Zecher L'maaseh, L'maaseh Bereshit Shabbat Zecher L'maaseh, L'maaseh Bereshit Shabbat. I forgot my shaker. Yismechu v'malechutecha Shomerei, Shomerei, Shomerei Shabbat Korei oneg Shabbat. You should see what I'm seeing. I have never seen this congregation happier in my whole life. This is like the happiest I've seen anybody. Should we do that again? Was it the shimmy? What was that? That was the shimmy. That's what I'm thinking. Well, we're very happy. We turn to page 164. We put down our shakery things, and we do the tefillah, the core section of the service, at least a little bit. I should warn you, there are parts we're going to skip altogether, just so you know. Page 164. Stand, please stand. Stand up, stand up. I thought I was doing this, sorry. Stand up. This can turn off now, Max. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. 166. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi Geula livnei v'neihem, Lema'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah. Page 168. We're going to keep singing. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechei hakol ata rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach umorid hagashem, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'rofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. You may be seated. I am impressed. I didn't know that many people knew that one. That was really good. You were great. It was great. Everybody was singing. I'm going to sing on page 175. If you know this one, you're welcome to join me. Ritzeh, Ritzeh, Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu be'amecha Yisrael u'tefilatam be'ahavat tikabel u'tehi l'ratzon tamid Utehi l'ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael ahamecha. Baruch atah Adonai she'otecha levadecha b'yira navod she'otecha levadecha b'yira na'avod. We now have a song of peace. Turn to page 178, please. And we don't need the mics on, Max, just the guitars. We'll need both guitars for this one. And we may not be able to hit all the notes that we're supposed to sing in this song. So I'd like you to sing very loudly, please. Yeah, I am. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim La'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim La'olam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon לכל השלום, שלום על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם, שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם, וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה, בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם, שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם. Nice. Phew. That's how it's supposed to be done. So we now take a moment of silent prayer, silent meditation. If you need words to this song, although we're not singing it, it's on the back of your cue sheet. You sound really good here. I think you should play here more often. It sounds great in this system. After our silent prayer, we do another prayer about peace. We're on page 180. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, כל העולם, ואמרו Amen. Next time you do that one with me. We continue on page 371. At this time in our service, our hearts and our prayers and our songs go to those who are ill or recuperating or need some extra help, hugs, maybe all of us. If you have people for whom you would like us to be saying special prayers, I invite you to call them out. Gabriel. Right now, Israel, Jews are still hurting. We need help. The people who are hostages, the people who are freed from hostage, everyone, we still need a lot of help. But we sing together in the middle of page 371. The words, by the way, Misheberach Avotenu means, may the one who blessed our fathers, Mekor habracha la'imotenu, the source of blessing for our mothers. And then it says, in the opposite direction, it says, Misheberach imotenu, may the one who blessed our mothers, Mekor habracha la'avotenu, the source of blessing for our fathers. And then it says, bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, bless everyone with complete healing. Every once in a while, Flo Selber, Zechrona Lavracha, would come to me after the service and say, what did those words mean we just sang? So I tell you every once in a while. Mi sheberach avotenu mekor habracha. I don't know what to play. Bless those in source of strength who bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu, bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Brennan said, trust your muscle memory. And I wasn't trusting my muscle memory, and I forgot my chords, and then I closed my eyes and remembered my chords. We are adding something we're not going to sing on behalf of our first responders. Misheberach avotenu v'imotenu, may the one who blessed and protected our ancestors guard all those whom we've entrusted with the responsibility of defending our freedom, protecting us, serving us, teaching us, or healing us in this country, in the land of Israel, and everywhere they've been called to serve. Give them courage to succeed and strength to persevere. May they return home safely. And let us say, we continue on page 377. Avinu, Avinu, שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו. Avinu, Avinu, שבשמיים צור ישראל וגואלו. We're not going to sing the whole thing today. We're going to just have that. And my cue sheet says I'm supposed to sing a sermon for you again today. So back by popular demand, since Jerry's here. Let's see if I remember this one. Puff, the kosher dragon, lived in Israel and frolicked in the synagogue and drank the wine Carmel. Little Rabbi Jana loved that kosher puff and fed him lox and matzah balls and other kosher stuff. Well, Puff became bar mitzvah, put on tefillin every day. You want to know about tefillin? Come Sunday morning at 11, we're doing a big worldwide rap day. We just talked about the commandment. Come. Anyway, put on tefillin every day, wrapped up in his talit. Oh, that's the way he'd pray. He made brachas before eating. He benched after every meal. That bench is the Yiddish word for bless. He wasn't like doing this every meal. Imagine how religious it made that dragon feel. Your part. Oh, Puff, the kosher dragon, lived in Israel and frolicked in the synagogue and drank the wine Carmel. Oh, little Rabbi Jana loved that kosher puff and fed him lox and matzah balls and other kosher stuff. Now Puff, that kosher dragon, he found himself a bride. Did I lose one? The little kosher dragons are his source of joy and, thank you, pride. Oh, they'll grow up doing mitzvahs, keeping Shabbat and kosher too, with Rabbi Jana teaching them what kosher dragons do. Oh, Puff, the kosher dragon, lived in Israel and frolicked in the synagogue and drank the wine Carmel. Oh, little Rabbi Jana loved that kosher puff and fed him lox and matzah balls and other kosher stuff. Well, you who may be listening may think I'm making fun, but deep down in this story there's a moral for everyone. If a dragon can wear a kippah, keep Shabbat and kosher too, then we can learn like Puff did how to be a real good Jew. Oh, Puff, the kosher dragon, lived in Israel and frolicked in the synagogue and drank the wine Carmel. Oh, little Rabbi Jana loved that kosher puff and fed him lox and matzah balls and other kosher stuff. You know, I've been singing that song so long that when I first learned it, it was, he lived in, not in Israel, he lived in Palestine. That's how it was written first. And he drank kosher wine, and it wasn't ever. I mean, I've finally earned this, where I'm finally getting to say Rabbi Jana. I had to sing so many different rabbis before we got to Jana. I love that. All right, so now you get to hear the announcements sung by the president. Uh-huh. This one's on, Max. Ready?
I get to be taller today, huh?
Yeah, you do. You want to be up there? You can. You don't have to, but you can.
So keeping up with our music theme today, I'm going to talk about a 1960s mystery The song Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles is often associated with various theories and interpretations, particularly regarding Paul McCartney's rumored death. This urban legend, known as the Paul is Dead hoax, suggests that Paul died in a car accident in 1967 and was replaced by a look-alike. Proponents of this theory point to various clues in Beatles songs and album covers they believe hint at Paul's supposed death. Strawberry Fields Forever is frequently cited because of its surreal lyrics and the overall theme of the song, which some fans interpret as reference to death and the afterlife. For example, some listeners claim that when playing backwards, certain parts of the song revealed messages related to Paul's death. Additionally, fans often analyze the album cover art and other Beatles songs for hidden meanings or symbols they believe support the theory. It's important to note this theory has been thoroughly debunked and Paul McCartney is alive and well.
What?
And I've actually seen him in concert.
Number nine. Does anybody remember those TV shows when they were trying to prove that Paul was dead?
Yes.
I watched those. The Walrus is Paul.
Mazel tov to everyone with birthdays or anniversaries in February. Glad to see everyone here and welcome to everyone joining us online. Thank you to all of our musical guests for creating this musical Shabbat experience. Thank you, Sisterhood, for preparing the oneg for us. Thank you, Max, for your tech powers. There will be Torah study and service tomorrow morning on Zoom. We do have Red River Kahila School this Sunday. This Sunday, we will participate in the Worldwide Rap Day and learn about tefillin. If you always rap, or if you've ever been curious about it, join us at 11 a.m. on Sunday. This week, Mahjong is 1 p.m. on Tuesday, pickleball is 6 p.m. on Wednesday. The People of the Book Club will meet at 7 p.m. this Thursday, February the 13th. Note the change of the day of the week. Mark your calendars and plan to attend these upcoming events. February 23rd, the Federation will have a special speaker, founder of the Birthright Program, and is the Hillel International President Emeritus. He is an amazing speaker. Don't miss it. Registration is required. March 6th, there will be a reception and viewing of the historic illustrated scroll of Esther at the Noah Collection in Dallas, U.S. March 7th, Benedetti will present our creative Purim spiel at a Purim Shabbat service. So that's going to be a great one. March 9th is the annual Purim Carnival, and later in the day, there's a special presentation of music and poetry, the Jewish and Arab diaspora. Check emails and the website for details. Donations were made to the B'nai Zion or Sisterhood Flower Fund in loving memory of Dora Weiss Diebner, of Gloria Rosen, and loving memory of Ruth Lewis by the McGovern and Lewis families. Shabbat Shalom, y'all.
Shabbat Shalom. Max, you can turn off the main one, and I've got mine on again. I have a special additional announcement from Sylvia Goodman. She said the movie The Brutalist is showing at the Robinson Film Center, and if you want to see it, it's showing with captioning this Sunday at 2 and at 12:30. Anybody, what? You're good? Anybody can only watch movies if they can see the words on the screen? So that's happening this week. We continue. You know what day it is today? The National Pizza Day. It's also Wear Red Day, which I forgot to do today. You did it. You're good. There's other things that it's supposed to be, but it's also the day we're celebrating everybody with birthdays or anniversaries in February. If your birthday or anniversary is in February, please come front and center. Come on. Thank you, thank you. I know you're here. Even Bernard, stand up. You good? Come on up, front and center. Now, yeah, so this is a kazoo one. Ready? You ready? We could do this better with kazoo. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if that wasn't good enough, let's do this one with a guitar. Whoa, come too far. Ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה may we come together for very many, many more birthdays and other simchas together to sing, to dance, and to celebrate. Mazel tov. Harrison, would you come up here, please, and help me out? Thank you. Everyone else is turning to page 586. And Harrison's going to come help me open the ark. When the ark is open, please rise. Ready? Don't let them stay sitting. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up. Here we go. At the bottom of 586. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. And then we have to turn the page to page 591 and sing ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Wait, you should touch and kiss. That's the best birthday present I could give you. Plus that picture. When the ark is closed, you may be seated. Yeah, you can go. On page 597, hey Brennan, come on up. Harrison, get your trumpet. On 597 at the bottom, our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people, some of whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. In our congregation, we also acknowledge the people who have died in the line of duty this year. Since January 1st, we have lost 7 police officers, including 2 this week in the United States, and we have lost 3 canine officers, including 2 this week. We've lost 7 firefighters, including 1 this week. In the Israeli military, since October 7th, we have lost 844 soldiers, including 2 this week. We are currently at day 490 since October 7th. And I have searched anew for military losses in the United States, and I have some confidence that we have not lost anyone in our military this year. So I am very grateful for that. But there have been times in our history where we have had to fight, and we have not always won. And so we sing this song reminding us of a time when the temple walls came down and we wept. Max, guitars. Page 674, sorry, we'll start again. I forgot to tell you what page. Page 674 if you need these words. Ready? By the waters of Babylon, we lay down and wept for these islands. We remember these islands. By the waters As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss and life and death. And I encourage you to turn to page 653. Max, this mic. It's on. I remember when he couldn't play trumpet. That was awesome. That was awesome. Sorry, I'm kind of, verklempt. Thank you. We continue on page 599. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us. We remember congregants' parents who died within the past year: Audrey Aronstein, Sherry Strausman, and Foxy Aaron. And we remember those for whom we are observing yortzites this week. We remember Eugenie Morris Abramson, Samuel Atkins, Steve Brainis, Marguerite Greta Louise Braun, Dora Weiss Dibner, Hilaria Gallegos Bernal, Isidore L. Goldman, Benny Goldstein, Irene Hermer, Surf Hirsch, Morris Hirsch, Mrs. Saul Kaplan, Rabbi David Lefkowitz Jr., Betty Levy, Ruth Lewis, Philip Ben Lieber, Doris Katz Meltzer, Cheryl S. Morris, Helen S. Willem. Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for blessing. If it is your tradition to rise for the mourner's Kaddish, I invite you to do so, and we turn to page 598 if you need them, the words. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe shemei Rabbah mevarach la'alam u'lalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei dekudsha barichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehe shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, u'ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace bestow peace on all who mourn, and may we be a source of comfort to all who are bereaved. You may be seated. So this has been in some ways one of the most joyful services I remember having for a very long time. We're not done yet, but we hear the enthusiasm of the little ones in the back. And I have to say, I mean, as much as there are times when, what if we were listening, but I love the sounds of enthusiasm. That's our future. They're going to be the new Benyei Zion singers one of these days. So I am very grateful that they're here. We're going to turn to page 626. We haven't done this one in a very long time. Meg, you want to come up? Anybody else want to come up and help me? Come on up. I could use all of the kazooers that want to come up. Everybody else is going to kazoo from down there. And we're going to turn to 626, and we're going to look at the words, but we're going to play the music. Ready? Here's your intro. Is that too low? Sorry. I'm ending it there. They're good. You're good. All right, now we sit down. We put away the kazoos. Actually, you know what? Stay here. Kazoo. Stay here. Okay, stay here. Everybody who did the kazoo thing. Anybody else who's under the age of 13 and wants to help? We're going to do this in a crazy order. We're going to do this next, so the grown-ups can stay seated. So we have a few more things we're going to be doing. We're going to bless the challah. We're going to do hatikva. We are going to have an oneg Shabbat. We're going to dance. Israeli folk dancing is set up in the Lefkowitz Hall. So eat for a few minutes, and then we're going to dance in the Lefkowitz Hall. Not for a very long time, but we're going to be dancing. But while you're eating, I have Josue is going to be performing while we're eating the oneg Shabbat, because there was a song that I needed him to do. While we're eating oneg Shabbat, after we finish with our closing blessing, Josue is going to start playing his song. Ready? Is that okay? That was a surprise to him. Okay. I know. Ready? All right. I need everybody to hold this, please. Thank you. No, we're not kazooing the blessing. Don't kazoo. Please take the kazoos out of your mouth. Thank you. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for challah bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Mike Max. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. B'tei avon. I take the tray and you all take some of the challah. Oh, yeah. There's more challah for the grown-ups outside. You get to keep the kazoos. Everybody gets to keep their kazoos. Don't give them back to me. I don't want your kazoos anymore. We continue on we stand on page 678. We will sing Hatikva, and then we will have our priestly blessing and food and dancing and more music. Please stand for the Hatikva, page 6. What did I say? 6? No. Yeah, it's 678. It's not 625. It's 678. Ready? Kol od balevav panima nefesh Yehudi homiya ulefate mizrach kadima Ayin Litzion Tzofia Od lo avda tikvatenu Hatikva bat shnot alpayim Lehiot am chofshi בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים, להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. That's what it's about, everybody. You ready? Now help me bless each other, please. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmarecha. May God bless you. May God protect you. We should have sung that, shouldn't we? Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's light shine upon you and be gracious to you. That was almost singing it. Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's face and God's singing voice be lifted up to you, and may God grant you peace. And lots of music. May it be God's will. Please join us for Oneg Shabbat. Where's my friend Josue? Anybody want to say anything on the Shabbat Shalom zone? I expect to see some dancers. Wait, you go. Start playing. You went the wrong way.
Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Tout le monde, je vous embrasse très fort. Estelle, les enfants. Mouah.
Max, keyboard.
Looks a lot harder.
Merci.